Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how you can create the COGO points in Autodesk Civil 3D 2021. So I'm currently using the latest version of Autodesk Civil 3D. At the beginning of the session, I'm going to show you how you can create the COGO points. Then I will show you how you can edit the COGO points and how you can export the COGO points. There are different methods to create the COGO points, like manual method, from the vertices, etc. Then I'm going to show you how you can add the labels on the points and how you can modify it or edit it. So let's begin with creating the COGO points. So in home tab, go to the point creation tools. So there are a few parameters out there that are already been predefined by Civil 3D software, but you can always go through it and change it as per your requirement. So I'm going to show you first the manual method. So for that purpose, you have to change here prompt for the elevation to manual if there is a automatic is there. Okay, so the whatever the points I'm going to create will be stored in a vnode layer. You can go and check the properties. You can change as per your requirement. If you wish to add a new layer, you can do that. Hit OK. There are few parameters like local coordinates, grid coordinates. You can change as per your requirement. Default elevation should be 0 is fine. Default style, default name format as per your requirement. Point identifier, what is the next point? I would say 1. I'm starting with the 1. And sequencing, whether you want the points in a sequence like 1 2 3, or in which offset, like 2 4 6, like in an offset of 2 or offset of 1. And if the same name is repeated, it will notify you, or you want it to overwrite it. So there are all the options are available here. You can go through each of the parameters. Okay, so let's create the point with the manual method. So click on the screen. So it will ask me to enter the point name. So I will say A, description 3, elevation let's say 15 meters. Okay, so point is already created. Let's create another points B, 3 and 16 meters. Point C, 3 and 17 meters. So after you created the points, hit escape. And if you want to see the points descriptions in a prospector tab, it is shown over here in this little panorama window, or you can access the panorama window from here as well. So when you select the COGO points, the COGO points ribbon will automatically activated, and there are so many features you can do. So if you want to edit the listing location, if you want to change the name, you want to change anything you want, including elevation, you can do it from here, or you can select the point and go to the properties, but panorama window is more handy to work with. Okay, so how you can create the table from the points? So go to the tables, add tables, select the format you want, or if you want to create a new format as per your requirement, go ahead with edit current selection and change the things as per your requirement here, what things you want here. If you don't want it, just go and hit delete it, hit OK. So select those points, the 3 points are selected, and hit OK. Select the location of the table. Okay, so the location of the table can be adjusted as per your need. And if you change the location of the any point, the data will automatically change as per the location. Here so you can see the northing easting is changing. Or if you change the here, oops, tree, I say it is a road edge actually. So the road edge is automatically changing here. So this table is totally dynamic, you don't need to worry about it. So if you change anything, the table will automatically be changed, because this really important when you're submitting the drawing, whether your tables are updated or not. Alright, so let's close this. And okay, so other things you can do here, there are so many properties, object viewer, edit the points, point group properties and everything. Alright, so another thing I'm going to show you is how you can change the label style here for the points. So select the points here, or you can directly change here, edit points, ups, properties, and you can change the style as per your requirements. So I want a tree, the point style should be a tree. Description, I just want only the elevation, so here it is, that's the only elevation. If you want to show meters here, so you can always do that. Edit points, properties, elevation only here. Elevation, content, enter M here, hit OK, and you can see here the meter will be displayed. You can also change the positioning, like top left, top right. You can change the text height. I would suggest 3.5. Let's show it bigger. Or the color type, let's keep it magenta. If you want to show the border, you can visibility, you can handle the visibility from here. The best thing about the Civil3D is always show you the preview, so the real-time preview of what are you doing, so you get some ideas that you're doing it right. If you want a background mask or not, what is the color of it, and what is the layer. So there are so many little things that you can edit. So you can also change the format, text style, there are so many different text style, font style are there. You can also change the point, if some point characteristics, you can include new label as per all of the details are given here. The features are given of that point. So if you want to show grid easting, grid northing, point elevation, northing easting, name, point number, whichever you like. So what you have to do is just delete this, include the point number, press on this arrow and it will be shown here, and manually type M. So you can see here that's a point. Oh, I'm sorry, should not include the M because it's point numbers. You can add number like this. Okay, now I'm going to show you how you can export those points. So click on the points, export points, like in which format you want it, and nothing is thing. Z, elevation, Z means elevation here, point description, elevation, nothing, and nothing and elevation. D means description, P means point name. So let's say I want in PE and ENZD format. Destination file, point file underscore 1, select is open. Okay, yes. Okay, now you can check it. Here is the point name, nothing is thing, elevation, and the description of that point. You can use those files for some other purpose, like some software, other software required in such format. So Civil3D is get things done for you. Alright, so now I'm going to show you few other features, how you can generate the points, COGO points. So in a point creation tools, you can go through all the sections step by step, like what exactly it do. So I'm going to show you this one, polyline vertices automatic. So for the automatic, if you here select manual, then for the each 3D polyline vertices, it is going to ask you the name and elevation and everything, but you don't want it. I just want you to extract the vertices location, elevation, as well as the description of that each point on the 3D polyline. So for example, I have this road alignment, sorry. So this is a center line, and as you can see, this center line is a 3D polyline. So each of these vertices you see here has some elevation, different elevation, or if you zoom to it, you can see there is different elevation here. But the thing is, those points are not in a COGO points format, so it doesn't going to help me, or it will make my work more harder for me. So what I will do is I will select the each 3D polyline and convert each vertices to the COGO points, and that COGO point is going to help me to build the surface in a post processing. Okay, so let's begin it. So I'm going to do is go to the points, point creation tools, I'm going to change the parameters to automatic and select this polyline vertices automatic. Select the 3D polyline. It is asking select the polyline object. Select the polyline. Wait for a few time, and here it is. Exit. So let's lay off the other layers which are not helpful, or just lay ISO. Oops. Mm, Restored in a V node. Okay. So as you can see here, so all the 3D polylines have defined COGO points here. So there's also point description is taken, point name is taken automatically, and you can go and check the elevation of each point. Go to the properties, COGO points, 227025. It is same as the point, AutoCAD point, so you can verify your points, and all of these points will be shown here in all points. Now you don't want these points to here you can see right now I don't have a 2 point groups, so one are the center point lines and other are the 3 points. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the label and the points, the icon, the point style to the center line, and I'm going to change the trees in a different point group, and I'm going to change the same thing for it too. So I'm going to create the point group, say tree, hit OK, new point group, road edge, and for the road edge I just say basic, and for the third, center line, say let's say it's benchmark, hit OK. Now for the center line, what is the common thing in the center line? So in the center line, so it is starting with 4 to 1907. Go to the include, four to 1907, hit apply. So as you can see, all of these points are grouped into the center line. Now for the road edge, properties, include, names matching with RE. Hit OK. Oh, the name is not, description is RE, so again I'm going to change the properties here. Include not the name but RE, row description. Okay, so as you can see is whichever the point has a description of RE, it will be automatically included in a RE group. So I will do it same for the tree, include, description tree, hit OK, and here there are two trees right now. So now I'm going to change the okay, so first of all I'm going to edit none, set it none, elevation none. Now go to the properties, benchmark, description none, hit OK. For the trees, description only, and for the road age, here. So every point is updated now. So road age is having a different point style and label, and the same way for the center line points. Here the symbol is changed, so you can easily figure out like which points are in which point group. There are so many other things you can do with the COGO points. You can always go through it. So thank you for watching this video, and I will upload more videos of Civil 3D later on. Thank you very much.